Well, Google Hangouts on Air is just the buggiest thing I've ever seen, and I really hope my default audio input device is the microphone right here and not the webcam. Oh, come on. There we go. Let's see if... No, it's still using the webcam. So, yeah. Sweet. I wonder if there's anything I can do about this right now. It's at my proper microphone positioning. Okay, yeah. So basically, I hadn't actually decided if I was going to do any kind of a live stream tonight or not. I was just testing a new webcam, one that I've got attached to the laptop so that I can more easily pick it up and, show you guys what I'm working on, or, graphs of performance numbers that are in progress, or whatever else the case may be, and then easily put it back. So that was sort of the concept of what I was trying to figure out today. And okay, that's apparently not going to work. And so that totally didn't work out for me, because what I did is I started the Hangout on Air, and then I never actually started the broadcast. So I assumed if I didn't start the broadcast that it wouldn't... see, I don't even have to wear this because it's using the mic on the webcam, which I don't even know if it's working or not. So yeah, so I didn't know it was publishing to my channel because I hadn't actually broadcasted anything. And then when I realized that a bunch of people were tweeting me and asking me when I was starting my Hangout, I was like, what Hangout? What are you guys talking about? So then I was like, oh, okay. So I went to my YouTube channel, and there it was. It said on air, and it was just black, and it was just waiting to start. So I realized people have been sitting here forever waiting for this to start, and nothing was ever going to start because I didn't even know it was happening. So then what I did is I closed the Google Plus Hangouts window, which I thought would shut the whole thing down. But it didn't. It didn't work at all. So there's a lot of people... Okay, apparently I have a call from Slick right now. So I'm just going to take this because that's the whole point of this, like, on-air thing, right? Yes, hello, sir. Not bad. You are not watching this, are you? Yeah, I know I'm live streaming. You called me to tell me that I'm live streaming when I'm sitting here on a live stream ranting about how the live stream doesn't work correctly. You wanted to troll me. Well, you have definitely achieved that. Just for that, I'm going to just take my phone, I'm going to go like this, I'm going to show them all your real name. Oh no. No. Hold on, I'm going to put you on speaker. Hold on. Okay, so Slick's on speaker here now, guys. So, Slick, why don't you tell them where you're going this coming weekend? Sorry, hold on. You weren't loud enough. Where are you going?
Going to PAX.
Okay, so anyone who wants to find Slick at PAX, where would you find him?
I will be in the UFC section after the expo hall is closed.
Excellent. And something to note is the first person who finds Slick, I have given him a special prize to give to that person. So you should go look for Slick if you're going to PAX, and he has a special prize for you if you're the first person to find him. That is if he's not lazy and he does actually bother to take the prize with him. Okay, I'm taking off speaker. So why are you guys even tuned into this? Oh. Okay. So he's water cooling his 800D, and he just sort of happened to go on YouTube and find out that that I'm live streaming right now. I'm working on that Big Bang Mpower video right now. Here, you guys can... here, I'm going to move the camera so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But yeah, so thanks for helping me with that, by the way. I realized that the release date is actually today, the 28th. So I'm doing some benchmarks with it. Actually, the overclocking process on it was really easy. It took about, I don't know, 15 minutes total to get both the motherboard dialed in to 4.6 gigahertz and that GTX 680 Lightning dialed into like a pretty boss overclock as well. So overall things are going pretty well. Anyway, I will talk to you later. Thank you for calling me to inform me that I was live streaming, because I couldn't tell that. Okay, cool. Bye. This guy. Kids today, that's what I say. He's not even that much younger than me, to be perfectly honest. So, I don't know, I guess we might as well do a short... someone says, everyone is bored and typing random stuff in the comments. I can't even see the comments. I don't even know where to see the comments, other than like opening up another tab and you know, trying to make some sense of the epic failure that is the comments updating like 50 at a time. And I know you guys are telling me that I should be using Twitch TV, and you're probably right, but it's not in all likelihood going to happen for now, just because I don't really have the follower base on there like I do on YouTube. So, what do you guys think of this webcam versus the one I was using last time? Okay, now I see some comments. Yay! Also, somehow yeah, I know there's Ustream as well, but the same problem as we have with Twitch TV, where I don't really have the follower base there. And guys, if you do want to send me a comment, please use Twitter, because it's not manageable to read the comments on the videos. I'm on Twitter at LinusTech, and Kryvosh says, "Can you say my name on the stream?" I'll try. I tried. Kryvosh. Yeah, so Linus Tech on Twitter. Make sure you're following, otherwise this is really, really not going to work. So I don't know what else to tell you guys at this point. Do you have any questions about the Big Bang Mpower motherboard? What CPU cooler is that? Fascinating question. That is actually the Be Quiet Dark Rock 2 or something. Okay, now the Twitter's exploding. Tyler Saddington wants a shout out. And I think the live stream just died. Slick said he's going to be in the BYOC section of PAX, so he's going to be in the LAN. YouTube is fine for streaming. Can we please see Rumble and Rocket? You know what? I don't know where they are. Hold on. Let me go see if they're around. I'll go see if I can find one of the cats. I'll be back in a sec. Okay. Everyone say hi to the kitty. If this is even still working. Yeah, there it goes. Huh? There's a real delay going on there. Say hi, Rumble. He's not really sure what to make of all of this. He's interested in my phone buzzing over there because Twitter's going crazy. Say hi, everyone. You can dance too, see? Dancing cat. Everyone loves dancing cats on the internet. Okay, have you had enough of this? Okay, he's leaving now. That was all. Okay, let's see if I can actually read any of these questions fast enough to answer them. What fans would you recommend for a Corsair H80? Probably Noctua F-Series would be your best bet. Pulling a 3770. What's up, Linusovich? Okay. And 2 a.m. McDonald's run? No McDonald's. I already had McDonald's today. It was terrible. And to find him and win, I'll ask every person there. You know, it's not that hard because you can find a lot of pictures of him on sort of random like reflections in the TV and whatnot. As for the graphics card behind me, there's quite a few graphics cards behind me in case you guys hadn't noticed. So there's there's this one. Yeah. The 70-something. 7850 Power Edition from MSI. And I've got a 7870 Hawk Edition, which is also behind me here. I've got a Sapphire 7950 with their dual fan cooler, so that's behind me. I've got a Galaxy GTX 670, that's behind me. And then what else is behind me? Well, yeah, technically these are behind me. So I've got a couple 660 Ti's on a test bench. One of these is actually the one that I'm going to give away on Twitter over the next little while here. So I'm going to set up like a scavenger hunt or something so that people have to kind of like search through a couple different videos and then search through a couple different tweets and then find the solution to the problem. That is a question for me. And honestly, guys, I cannot keep up with this, like, at all. Can NCIX ship orders to Malaysia? No. If I overclock my 79.728 gigahertz, then throw a gigahertz edition in Crossfire, will something, I don't know, it got cut off? Yes, it'll probably be fine. What Z77 motherboard should I get? No price limit. I'd probably go for the Maximus 5 formula, to be perfectly honest, the one that comes with the with that beast USB external sound card. What was my first computer? Well, my first computer was my family's computer because I didn't own my first computer. So I guess there's two different answers to that question. The one where I say that my first computer was a 286. Actually, no, because my mom had a Commodore at one point. So I didn't really use that one, though. And then my first actual personal computer was a Pentium 166 megahertz, and I used it to run Warcraft 2. Which is awesome. And yes, I will be getting Windows 8 since my job is to use all the latest stuff, figure out how it works, and then try to educate you people about it. I don't really have a choice. I always have to use the latest, even if I don't necessarily prefer it. As for 1680 versus 2660 Ti's, great question. Check this out. I actually filmed, see how this is crossed out? 680 versus 660 Ti SLI. So that's done. That's filmed. That's coming soon. So stay tuned for that. Can you have free swag? No. Am I certified? Like for STDs? Or like, I don't know. I don't understand. I am not saving up for Ducati. I'm still really happy with the SV650S. I honestly haven't had much time to ride it this year, to be perfectly honest. I'm super disappointed about that. What is your view about Hackintoshes? I've been meaning to try and get around to building one at some point, but I just have not had the time at all. Computer certifications. No, I do not have any. I am 100% self-taught. Basically, my experience amounted to reading and spending way too much on this crap. And then just kind of learning about it through trial and error. Your MSI 570 has a 480 cooler. Can you return it to NCIX? No, I'm afraid not. Is my hair wet? No. No, it's just that there's a light right here. So you guys are catching that reflection coming right off my head, which makes it look like my hair is either wet or extremely greasy. Okay, do I play Minecraft? No, I don't, unfortunately. With babies, there's not much time for Minecraft. EVGA SRX. Good question, because it's... Okay, Tyler Saddington, stop tweeting the same thing over and over again because you're just like clogging up the feed. Like, look how quickly these are coming in. How am I supposed to read this? It's ridiculous. And then there's my cat, who is also ridiculous. He's nuzzling the phone because that's somehow helpful. Am I going to benchmark the 7990 soon? Probably not. I don't really have a way to get my hands on that one. As for 7970 versus 680, you know what? It doesn't really matter. Once you overclock them both to the max, it's pretty much the same. However, if I was going to pick a 680, I would definitely go with the Lightning Edition one that I have in here. It does overclock better than most 680s. How to get more views on YouTube? That's a very interesting question. As for Windows being awful, go Linux or go home. Yeah, that's fantastic. Go run Crysis 2 on Linux and then we'll talk. Okay, so getting more views on YouTube. I guess make interesting content and make it regularly. That's the best advice I can really give you. No, your H100 isn't going to leak. Maximus 5 formula versus the P8Z77V Premium. I'd take the Maximus 5 just because it has that beastly onboard sound. 500R or Antec 1100. I'd probably go 1100 or 300R. 300R is an outstanding case, and it's even cheaper. It's only about 70 bucks. Why don't you get ads on my videos? Well, probably because you suck and you have ad block, which means I don't get any revenue. So there you go. What do you want me to say? H80, will I be getting... No, I probably won't be getting an iPhone 5 unless... this is my work phone, so this is an NCIX issued phone. It's not like I paid for it. If they pay for an iPhone 5, then I will happily use an iPhone 5, and I won't have any complaints. As for re-uploading videos, because I did unboxings of 2 different Samsung SSDs, one with an OEM package and one with a retail package. And I thought I had uploaded the one with the retail package already, but I'd actually uploaded the one with the OEM package, so I re-uploaded the same one. So that was my bad. Updates on my personal rig. You guys really want to see an update on my personal rig? Okay, here. Camera's coming with me. Okay, we're going into the side room. We're going to need a light for this. So I'm going to turn the light around so you can not disturb. That's my personal rig right there. Progress being made? Exactly 0. 0 progress. No progress at all. That is all. So no, I will let you guys know as soon as there are any updates on the personal rig, but just it hasn't been a priority right now. Lots of crazy stuff going on, some of which I can't really talk about for now, but I will definitely talk about it more later. What SSD should you get? Well, out of Crucial, Corsair, and Kingston, definitely Crucial would be my choice. There we go. M4 is a good drive. Am I happy? Yes, I am very happy, thank you. How's the baby? The baby has a lot to do with why I'm happy. Although he's a pain in the butt. He's sleeping right now, and he's actually sleeping through this, which is great. This is awesome. Interactive YouTube, you gotta know your ... and then the tweets just went bzz, 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 and then it went away, so yeah, I wasn't able to do anything. I know how to snowboard. I know how to ski. I only snowboard maybe once a year or so. I mean, I'm so close to the mountains that it's there's no real excuse for it, I guess, but it's just hard to find the time, I guess. There was no coil whine on the ASRock board. That was sort of the point of the video. No coil whine, but it did have an annoying chipset fan, so that's not something that I'm going to go for. Can I do these more often? I don't know. I've already done 3 in the last, like, 4 days, so it's not like I'm going to live on YouTube. Do I have a baby? Yes, I do have a baby. You're going to come to Canada just to meet me. Okay, so M Bussard 45. I'm going to go ahead and report you to the, the Mounties, because that's what we have here in Canada. Do I like Australia? I've never been there, although I'd love to scuba dive there. That would be kind of awesome. So for anyone who just tuned in, I guess I should probably clarify, anything you write in the comments for this video, I'm not going to see it because the YouTube comments are totally useless. So you're going to want to tweet any questions that you have at me. It's LinusTech on Twitter. Although you can see how quickly the tweets are moving, it's pretty hard for me to keep up with them. There's only so much I can do. Why do I read tweets in the lock screen? Good question. Because if I look at them in the app manually, then I will have to drag it down and refresh every time, and I will always be way, way, way behind. So by the time I actually answer a question, people will have long since moved on to other things. What is my favorite value case? Probably 300R right now. Although if you want to talk like a really cheap case, I'd say the Fractal Core 1000, just because it's super, super cheap and the layout inside is very smart. The breed of my cat is a Bengal. I have 2 cats, Rocket and Rumble. They're both Bengals. How many monitors do I something, buzz, 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 buzz? You know what? I'm going to turn the phone off silent so you guys can appreciate how quickly these are coming in. What do you think about Revo drives? I think they're too expensive for what they are. You're far better off to just run RAID on a couple of standalone SSDs. 550D versus R4, got to be R4 for sure. As for Alex from MSI having your dream job, he works really hard, by the way, just so you know. What's my view on Linux? It's an operating system. It doesn't really run games, so yeah, it's not that relevant to me. What's there to eat in Richmond right now? Go to Silver Tower, actually. It's like pretty decent Chinese food. And they're open like, I think 24 hours, or at least very late at night. I often play there after badminton, which is at around this time, or back when I was able to do that. Have I been to Europe? Yes, I have. I've been to, I flew to Amsterdam, and then I took a train from there after one day. This is with my mom for my, after my grad. And I stayed in Paris for 2 weeks. And then we went home. Linus runs Left 4 Dead. Used to. Can I give you a cat? No. Where's the NCIX building? www.ncix.com/contact us. It's kind of there. What's a good speed for a cat? NCIX Europe, probably not happening soon. Have you ever used an external DAC for really good sound? Actually, I'm using the Asus Essence 1 right now, which is a headphone amp and an external DAC. When did you become interested in computers? How old are you? Well, I'm 26, and I became interested in computers when I was around 19, I guess, 18. I mean, I was interested in them before that, but I didn't really sort of really get into it until later. How do I manage a full-time job in a YouTube channel? Well, I think most YouTubers, other than the really, really big ones, are probably also working at a full-time job besides their YouTube channel. It's not that much money, you guys, to be perfectly honest. Unless your name is, you know, Philip DeFranco or Ray William Johnson, you're not really rolling in the dough. Are hard disks safe and permanent? So I have tons of shows. Well, they're safe and permanent until they die, so that's what RAID is for. Why don't you use an 800D for my personal build? Because I don't like the 800D as much as I like the TJ07. Something about the Razer Blade. What graphics card would you recommend for a $1,000 build? You know what? I'd probably try and find a way to squeeze a 660 Ti in there. What is your job title at NCIX? I'm a product manager. I'm also a category manager. I also oversee our PC division, and I'm our YouTube host. So I have a bunch of different positions. Greetings from Sweden. Say hi to Jens for me. No, I don't know which Jens, but I'm sure there's a Jens that you know, and he's in Sweden. I do know one Jens in Sweden. He works at Fractal Design. Are you going to come to Bosnia? No. Thanks for taking the time to do the live shows. You're welcome. Really tired, actually. It's probably getting to be time to go to bed. Turn your sound off. Yeah, okay, I'll turn my sound off. I think I've proved my point at this time, or at this point. Guild Wars 2. You know what? I haven't played an MMO since I played 3 months, or since I spent 3 months playing WoW. And then after 3 months, I was like, whoa, it's been 3 months. And then that was the last time I played an MMO, so. Tyler, I already did a shout out for you, relax. No, I don't really have any plans to visit Japan at any point in time, although I'll probably be in Malaysia or Brunei at some point for my wife's family reunion. Can you get a job at NCIX? You can email careers@ncix.com and find out. Greetings from Denmark. Hello, Denmark. You have good badminton players. Congratulations. What's the best sound card out there? NZXT helmet and sword. You know what? I still have the helmet. It's in my garage, but I gave the sword to the Russian, so he actually keeps it at work. No, I don't play CSGO. Haven't seen Avengers yet, but I did quite enjoy the Hunger Games movie. Oliver. It's apparently almost his birthday. Holy crap, this is going so fast. Why isn't NCIX worldwide? Well, there's a lot of shipping and insurance and logistical issues with worldwide e-tailing, and there's sort of a reason that NCIX and a lot of the other guys don't already do it. So at this time, NCIX only ships to Canada and the USA. I don't know Tiny Tom Logan personally, actually. I've never met him. He's on the East Coast, and I'm sort of on the West Coast. We've never really crossed paths. Hi, Sam. What is the time? The time right now is 1:36 in the morning. Samsung or Apple? What is your opinion on Windows 8? You know what, I haven't actually used it yet besides the consumer preview back when they did it. I did a video about it, so that was pretty much my thoughts about it. It was on the NCIX.com channel. Okay. 60 hertz versus 120 hertz. Very good question. So that video is coming really soon. In fact, we shot 2 videos. So in one of them, we had one of Slick's friends who he's going to PAX with do a blind taste test to see if he could tell the difference. And then after that one, we did a second video to see if I could tell the difference between 60 hertz and 120 hertz. So those are going to be really interesting, and those ones are coming very, very soon. And Asher Shamoun says, shout out, done, sir. My brother's name is actually Asher, believe it or not, but it's spelled differently. A-S-H-E-R, not A-S-H-U-R. I know people are still commenting on YouTube. There's nothing I can do about that. I can't read them in time. I can't even keep up with the tweets. So for those of you who are watching on YouTube, Linus Tech on Twitter is pretty much the only way you're going to stand a chance of sending a message to me because, yeah, you know what, I have no idea how any of the bigger YouTubers could possibly do this. Like, the communication's unmanageable. I'd love it if there was a way for them to, like, for people to thumbs up the best comments so that I could actually sort of see which are the ones that the most people care about, but right now is just sort of very difficult. So, do I like the new Batman? Haven't seen it yet. New baby. Haven't been to a movie in months. Yep. Sort of rough. Pentium 4 hyperthreading. Not sure where you're going with that. Honestly, the Twitter has even accelerated at this point. It's actually draining my battery really fast. What's the best chip? Actually, I've had a couple people ask sort of something along these lines. What's the best chipset for gaming, or what's the best motherboard for gaming? The real answer is, aside from overclocking your CPU and your memory, although that doesn't really matter either, your motherboard is not going to have an impact on your gaming experience unless you, for example, want a better sound card and your motherboard has better onboard sound, then you might have a better experience that way. But in terms of sheer performance, it's not happening. And no, I'm not doing a shout out for you. Quit spamming the channel. Inappropriate comments will be completely ignored, just so you guys are aware. All the tweets. Trade your baby for the best PC ever. I don't think I have to do that. I sort of have both already, so it's not necessary. 1080p versus 1440p. I think we can all agree that higher resolution is definitely better. I'd love to see some higher resolution 120 hertz monitors that are, slim and no pixel response time lag or anything like that. So SPI 134, yes, this is how you talk to me. Thank you for being new to Twitter. Good work. So I'm using a Logitech 910 webcam. No warehouse sale is planned for the States. I haven't seen the CM Storm Striker. And I don't know if my baby needs a I don't know if he needs a computer yet. He's 4 months old, so it's sort of a non-factor for the moment. Yeah, I love Quake 3. I never played any of the earlier ones. I wasn't really into PC gaming at that point. My baby is in my personal rig update, episode 8, part 8. So he's definitely on YouTube already, so there you go. Monitor bezel videos. I don't think people are that interested in the bezels of monitors. Not sure when the next warehouse sale is. What is RAID? Good question, except that I do have a few videos about that already. In fact, I'm going to try something here. I'm going to see what happens if I search for something on YouTube. Like, can I do that? Okay, something, add videos. You know what? I sort of give up on that. Oh, now I can't figure out where to go back to. Let's go back to chat. Is that where we were? Maybe we go back to camera thing. It seems to be still working, so I don't really know exactly what's going on here. Doesn't help that my window is small. Google Hangouts, open that back up. And close the YouTube. There we go. Okay, I give up on the YouTube thing, but if you search for, like, what is RAID on YouTube, let's try that. What is RAID? I think Oh wow, I'm not even there. Fine, let's try raid explanation. Haha, yes. I am number 1 and number 4 hits for that one, so go ahead and check that out if you're interested in learning about raid. Surround gaming or one big monitor? Personally, one big monitor. Though I can understand why people like surround gaming. It's mostly not really my thing. It's a really cool experience, but I find it a little bit overwhelming. Let's just see if I can sort of get this position right. Okay. Oh, the webcam was working so well for me before. There we go. Now it's unbroken. PLS or IPS. Right now, Samsung's the only one with PLS monitors, and all the ones they have are outstanding. How long am I streaming for? I'm probably pretty much done. I'm pretty tired at this point in time. Rocket and Rumble, please. I had Rumble here earlier. Here, I can sort of grab him again if you guys really want. Come here, boo-boo. There he is. Whoa! There's my kitty. So he can sit here with us for a little bit. Thoughts on New Zealand? I don't have any thoughts on New Zealand. New Zealand is a non-factor for me. Best 120 hertz monitor. At this point, I think my favorite has got to be the BenQ 2420TX. It's got less, the pixel response times are very good because there's more to it than just the refresh rate. If the pixels aren't transitioning fast enough, then the refresh rate isn't going to do anything for you because you're going to have crosstalk between the images anyway. Worth getting a 3D monitor? Depends. Do you like 3D? Then it's worth it. If you don't like 3D, then it's not worth it. Whoa, going too fast to read. Too fast to read. Too fast to read. Review more value products. You know what? No one cares. That's sort of the problem with value products. I can do as many videos as I want about Core i3s and Kingston Value RAM, and nobody will look for it and nobody will watch it. So that's why that doesn't exist. What write speeds would you get with 2 Crucial M4s? You'll have to sort of look it up. I'm sure it's on the internet somewhere. GTX 690 good for surround gaming? Yep. Although what I would probably do is I'd grab a couple 674 gigs or 660 Ti 3 gigs because the 690 is limited to 2 gigs frame buffer because it's got only 2 gigs per GPU. What about RAID Max? What about RAID Max? Does it matter? Okay, someone, who is this? Cosmic Panda. What about RAID Max? What about RAID Max? It's totally irrelevant. Opinion on Ducky keyboards. They're mechanical. They're good. The only one I've ever actually seen is Slicks, and I like it. Why the Steve Jobs YouTube pic? Because I think it's really funny. We took that picture when we were shooting one of the episodes of Netlinked Weekly, and did you ever find a motherboard for your personal rig? No, but Gigabyte has some new X79 boards coming, so I'm hoping that one of those will not have coil whine and will not have a loud fan or anything like that. Favorite keyboard? Neonix Zyble 60 right now. That's the one I'm using on my personal machine over there. Itch on my face. I feel self-conscious now. I'm not looking forward to unboxing anything in the future. I have about my next 2 weeks worth of unboxings already filmed and queued up. So I'm actually looking forward to a bit of a break from unboxing anything. No, I have no plans to do anything with the 7990. I think they're making like 500 of them or something, so it's not that relevant. What about ASRock? Something. Going so fast. Baby's name won't be something that we're talking about for now. My favorite food is okay, I can tell I'm tired because I can't actually think of my favorite food right now. I guess I'd have to say teriyaki chicken burger at Red Robin. It's hard to beat that. Have I tried OS X? I tried and I failed. And I work tomorrow, yes I do. However, I'm going to be working from home tomorrow, so I at least won't have to commute. Yeah, my cat's a Bengal. I've worked at NCIX for about 6 years. My favorite mechanical switches are blues, but the exception being the Zybel 60. The blacks feel better and different on that one. No, you won't see Slick. Well, yeah, no, Slick's in the NetLinked Weekly show. He's in. We interview him in one of them. He does wear a bag on his head, but that's about as close as we're gonna get, I think. Huh. You're the reason I started YouTube. You started YouTube? Wow, that's outstanding. And no, I'm not doing this every day. The only reason I'm doing it today is because I screwed up and everyone thought I was doing it today, and I wasn't actually planning on it. As for my job title and what I do at NCIX, we covered that in the episode 8 of NetLinked Weekly. I actually interview myself. So, yeah. Why does Slick hide? Well, it's unprofessional for camera people to show on the camera. They're supposed to avoid reflections and avoid being seen. That's not abnormal. NCIX is cool. Asked for a shout out. So good work. You are shouted. I'm not in a store in Vancouver. I'm actually at our head office. Rumble is sleeping now. See? This is how he sleeps. Isn't that pathetic? Well, what kind of cat is that? All the other cats are going to make fun of him. Pathetic. Okay, I actually can't read these anymore. So I think that's pretty much it for tonight, you guys. Thank you for tuning in to my live stream and tweeting your questions and generally participating. And Rumble the Cat says, good night, everybody. And it's time for him to sleep, too. See? Look how tired he is. That's how tired this cat is. See? Look at this cat. Just be like, woo! Look how tired he is. Just wants to snuggle. Just wants to sleep. Good night, everybody.